welcome to the Hunger Games. Well, it kind of is the Hunger Games, but World Cup edition. So, yeah, you've got Croatia, France, Belgium, England, Brazil, Russia, Sweden, Uruguay. All these teams, man. It's gonna be pretty mad to see who wins the Hunger Games in this one. We've got some group stage boys as well. Salid, my boy, Mohammed. Alright, let's continue into the Hunger Games. Alright. Sweden runs away from the cornucopia. Russia runs away from the cornucopia. Chill. England kills Switzerland with a hatchet. That's a madness. Belgium grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Alright. Denmark takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Croatia runs away from the cornucopia. Egypt, Poland, and Portugal work together to get as many supplies as possible. Uruguay runs away from the cornucopia. Serbia and Argentina fight for a bag. Argentina gives up and retreats. Oof. Mexico gathers as much food as he can. God damn it, Mexico. France runs away from the cornucopia. Brazil runs away from the cornucopia. Colombia also does. Japan finds a canteen full of water. They're smart, them ones. Iceland runs away from the cornucopia. Germany does. Nigeria does. Spain kills Senegal for her supplies. Yeah, by the way, yeah. These countries will have genders. If you didn't know that, you know now. Tunisia clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Proceed. Serbia tries to sleep through the entire day. Argentina constructs a snack. A shack. God, okay. I read that wrong. My bad. I was thinking that's a bit weird for a second, but I got it now. Nigeria thinks about home. If that said it for England, that would be pretty mad right now. Spain defeats Japan in a fight, but spares her life. Oi, Spain have been nice, you know. Iceland practices her archery. Croatia makes a slingshot. Germany makes a slingshot. Mexico goes hunting. My buys. Poland collects fruit from a tree. Egypt receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Belgium makes a wooden spear. Portugal scares Denmark off. I think it's the fact that they have Ronaldo on there. That would scare a lot of teams off. Sweden tends to Uruguay's wounds. Hard. Russia diverts Brazil's attention and runs away. Colombia receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. France begs for England to kill her. She refuses, keeping France alive. Is that how the World Cup final would have been if England beat Croatia? You never know. Tunisia goes hunting. Mad. Oi, so the two teams that are out, Switzerland and Senegal. To be fair, neither made it very far. So that's a madness right there. Gotta respect it. Boom. Poland receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Brazil tends to his wounds. Yeah, I'll be wounded after losing 2-1 to Belgium. When you're Brazil. But to be fair, Belgium pretty sick. Belgium and Tunisia fight. Germany and Spain. Belgium and Tunisia survive. Oh my god, so that's two big guns out. You've got Germany and Spain. Germany and Spain. Belgium and Tunisia banging it though. Gotta respect that. Russia cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Russia, man. Serbia receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Egypt kills Denmark as she tries to run. Oi, Egypt's done a madness. Gotta respect that. I kind of want to back Egypt a little bit. You know, got Mohamed Salah. But they underperformed, I think, a little bit. They could have done a bit better. Uruguay attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Unlucky. Croatia begs for Portugal to kill him. She refuses, keeping Croatia alive. Oi, okay. One of the finalists, one of the ones who were expected to go far in this, nearly out. Argentina cooks his food before putting his fire out. France and Iceland hold hands. That's a madness. Wait, I swear they played each other. Did they? No. Wait, no. I'm stupid. Iceland was in Argentina's group. I'm just thinking Iceland were Argentina and we got through like that. Okay, I don't know. Colombia and Nigeria sleep in shifts. Japan questions her sanity. Oh, Sweden begs for England to kill him. She refuses, keeping Sweden alive. That's not what happened this World Cup. Mexico starts a fire. I don't know why I'm laughing at every Mexican one. Colombia tries to spear a fish with a trident. Mexico thinks about home. Okay, I like that. Portugal chases Argentina. I love it how, I don't know, we're talking about them as people, but it's just it's like kind of world war in a way. Serbia, Belgium and Croatia hunt for other tributes. Japan picks flowers. Good old Japan. They are very peaceful, to be fair. Tunisia and France hunt for other tribes. By the way, don't quote me on that. I don't know the history of Japan. They might have not been peaceful in the past. Nigeria fishes. Brazil collects fruit from a tree. Oh shit. God damn it, England. Stop it. England defeats Sweden in a fight, but spares his life. Poland also picks flowers along with Japan. Uruguay collects fruit from a tree. Egypt such as firewood. Iceland such as firewood. Okay, it's all chill right now. But these are the teams out. Germany, Spain, Russia, and Denmark. That's mad. That's pretty mad, you know. These are not bad teams, and I think they all got, well, except for Germany and kind of Spain. These guys got quarters, I swear. That's mad. 2 out. Colombia receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Argentina and Belgium talk about the tribute still alive. Nigeria questions his sanity. Croatia receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Oh shit. Whoever sent that must be against the English. Serbia receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Japan questions her sanity. Uruguay, Sweden, Mexico and France sleep in shifts. I love that. Oh, we got mad groups here. We're grouping up. Poland, Egypt, Portugal, England and Iceland sleep in shifts. Poor Brazil. Brazil cries himself to sleep. Oh. Wait, Tunisia loses sight of where she is. You know, Tunisia is doing a madness right now. They've outlived quite a few. Portugal and Croatia will work together for the day. Tunisia sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Probably a wise decision right there from Tunisia. Sweden, Argentina and France hunt for other tributes. Nigeria questions his sanity. He's questioned his sanity quite a lot at this point, Nigeria. I don't know if he'll last much longer. We got Uruguay, England, Egypt, Poland and Belgium hunting for other tributes. Mexico runs away from Iceland. We've got Colombia who attacks Japan, but she manages to escape. Brazil hunts for other tributes. Serbia discovers a cave. No cannon shots can be heard in the distance. No one has been knocked out yet. Brazil receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Egypt is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Japan tries to sink herself to sleep. Nigeria tries to treat his infection. Poland is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. England, Colombia, Belgium and France form a suicide pact, killing themselves. Oh dear, England are out. Belgium, France as well. Colombia are decent as well. That's mad. That's a lot of good teams out just there. Serbia receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Sweden and Argentina talk about the tribute still alive. Uruguay sets off an explosive killing Mexico, Croatia and Portugal. Oh my god, all the big boys are out by now. Iceland passes out from exhaustion. Tunisia cooks her food before putting her fire out. Okay, this is crazy. Brazil, Nigeria, Egypt and Tunisia hunt for other tributes. Iceland, Argentina, Serbia, Poland and Japan hunt for other tributes as well. Uruguay dies from an infection. That's mad. Alright. Sweden falls into a pit and dies. Okay, respectable. Alright, so the people or the countries who are dead, who have left after day 4: England, Colombia, Belgium, France, Mexico, Croatia, Portugal, Uruguay, Sweden. That's a lot of countries and a lot of good ones. Iceland tries to sink herself to sleep. Egypt is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Nigeria tends to Brazil's wounds. Serbia and Japan hold hands. Poland tries to treat her infection. Tunisia stabs Argentina with a tree branch. That probably means Argentina are out to Tunisia. That's crazy. Okay, this is the feast. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies and weapons, and memoirs from the tributes' families. Poland stuffs a bundle of dry clothing into a backpack before sprinting away. Japan decides not to go to the feast. Tunisia takes a staff, leaning against a cornucopia. Iceland stuffs a bundle of dry clothing into a backpack. Yep. Serbia decides not to go to a feast. Nigeria decides not to go to a feast. Egypt and Brazil decide to work together to get more supplies. Brazil could win this one, I'm not going to lie. Japan receives clean water. Nigeria questions his sanity for the 20th time. Brazil collects fruit from a tree. Iceland makes a slingshot. Serbia practices his archery. Tunisia constructs a shack. Egypt goes hunting. Poland hunts for the other tributes. Argentina are the team who are out after day 5 and the feast. Japan passes out from exhaustion. I don't know why I said hang, that's Smithmast. Serbia tries to sing himself to sleep. Tunisia convinces Iceland to snuggle with her, that's mad. Egypt thinks about winning. Brazil and Nigeria hold hands. Poland quietly hums. Poland questions her sanity. Nigeria tends to Egypt's wounds. Tunisia overhears Brazil and Serbia talking in the distance. Iceland collects food from a tree. Japan accidentally steps on a landmine. Oh dear, they were smart until now. They've lasted quite a long time, you know. They're high up there, but not quite making it. Brazil unknowingly eats toxic berries. Is that Brazil out? If Brazil are out, that's mad. Tunisia and Serbia huddle for warmth. Egypt attempts to start a fire, but it's unsuccessful. And so does Iceland as well. Poland lets Nigeria into a shelter. This is our long one. Egypt constructs a shack. Serbia searches for a water source. Iceland severely slices Poland with a sword. Tunisia overpowers Nigeria, killing him. Oh my god, Tunisia could win. So Brazil, Poland and Nigeria are out. Tunisia tries to sing herself to sleep. Egypt loses sight of where he is. Serbia loses sight of where he is. Iceland attempts to start a fire, but it is unsuccessful. Serbia receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Iceland discovers a river. Tunisia unknowingly eats toxic berries. Egypt, Iceland and Serbia, top 3 here. Oi, this is the battle. Iceland is awoken by nightmares. Egypt cries himself to sleep. Serbia eats toxic berries. So the final is Egypt versus Iceland. That is a craziness. That is just nuts. Iceland poisons Egypt's drink. He drinks it and dies. Iceland win the World Cup Hunger Games. That is actually mad. That is actually mad. Holy shit. You don't expect that. You don't expect that. So this is the top. Where did England come? So 6, 12, 18th. Germany didn't do too well again. They just can't do too well in much things right now. You got a feel for them. Out of a big pack, with the highest top team, can't speak. The highest top team is Brazil in 7th. All these other teams are nowhere near favourites to win the flipping World Cup. Yo, that's a mad experiment right there. And I got some unexpected results. So yeah, I like that. Let's continue. This is all the summary. Wait. So Tunisia got the most kills. Tunisia were the most brutal. Uruguay, Belgium, Iceland also pretty brutal. Yo guys, if you enjoyed that video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Keep extracting my buys.